Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video, and this is the last tactics video of the year, I can assure you of that. Now today we are looking at what me and Josh consider to be the best set of tactics that we've given you guys over the course of FIFA 22 so far, and you would have seen by the thumbnail and the title that it is our old friend the 4-2-2. Now it's very popular. When we first released this a couple of months ago, got a lot of views. A lot of you said that you tried it out and it worked really well for you. So I said to Josh, I want to create a video just before Christmas, especially where some of you are just getting the game, for the first time. Let's re-release a set of tactics that we think works best. So without further ado, let's get back into them. Okay, so on screen at the moment you can see Josh's team, okay, and how it would actually set up within a 4-2-2. So 4-2-2 can be used in two different scenarios, okay. So one, it can be used if you are losing 1 or 2 goals down and you want to start chasing the game more offensively, but you don't literally want to go all out attack. This is a really good tactic to use. Secondly, if you're somebody that plays really aggressive, loves to get on the front foot and to pressure like the opposition's back line, suffocate them, don't let them out, this is also a very good formation and tactic for yourself. So let's get into the actual custom tactics and player instructions and tell you a bit more about it. So defensive style is always on balanced. Reason why is because on any of these you will from time to time have defenders that will just start darting out, because this is you asking the game to do something for you. So you're asking them to pressure if there's a heavy touch, but who's to judge whether it's a heavy touch? What, are they definitely going to get it? If they don't, they can. Your opponent can just play it round you. It's just press after possession loss. You don't know who's going to go, who's not going to go. Obviously, constant pressure isn't something that you would use off the bat. So we go with balanced, okay? Because this FIFA, there isn't actually too much of a meta. So with everything, we're kind of looking for it to be quite level and quite balanced, because there's an argument that lots of different stuff works. Okay, defensive width is 40, and although we said that there isn't, an actual meta, there is more popular, it seems, to attack through the middle. Okay, so with that being said, we want to keep ourselves nice and compact and nice and hard to break down in the middle of the pitch. So defensively with the 4-2-2, you've got the back four and then the 2 CDMs. So we want that back four nice and tucked in, and then we've got 2 CDMs right on top of them as well, which creates like a bank of 6. And if they're nice and compact as well, that's going to be quite tough for your opponent to break through. So although this is quite an aggressive formation and quite attacking, we'll still give you that bit of defensive solidarity, which is amazing, which is one of the reasons why we've picked it as the best tactic to go for. So defensive depth, so 60. Of course, that is because if you are playing this formation, it is more aggressive. So you've got to roll with it, okay? There's no point playing 4-2-2 and going on to 35 depth as an example. Like it's contradicting the strengths of the actual formation. So we want to be quite high, although we'll be compact, and then we can start pressing and suffocating the opponent once they get the ball. Because if your team is already pushed up the pitch, if they've got the ball in like the right back area or CDM, you're hoping that they've just got nowhere to go, because you've suffocated them so much up the pitch that hopefully they'll just melt and give the ball back. So build up play and chance creation is both on balanced, and that is because, like what I said, there is no real meta to this game. So we want the option of being able to do everything, okay? If a mixture of people coming short, going long, making runs, we want all those options. And with the amount of players that will already have forward, we've got the scope to allow that. It's not like if you was playing with one up front with, you know, 2 wingers and both CDMs on, like everyone else, and stay back. You know, you might want to play around with that a bit more. But with this formation, with the 4-2-2, you've got lots of options anyway, so we want everything to be at our disposal. So both of them on balanced. Attacking width, no need to change that, because although technically the middle 2 of the 4-2-2 are some cams, realistically they're more like wingers anyway, so there's no need to mess about with that too much. And if you did move that to, like, I don't know, 65 or 70, those 2 cams are then going to go like that, and they'll just be excluded from the game, and that will really play into your opponent's hand, which we don't want. Players in the box is 6, and what we do is we have, for every player that we would have joining the attack, we have a mark on players into the box. So we've got the front 2, the 2 cams, and the CDMs who will be involved within attacks. So that's why it's on 6. Corners and free kicks are both on 1, because we are always very, very wary of the counter attack. So into the player instructions. Won't surprise you to see, obviously, that the that the centre backs are on stay back while attacking. Okay, so full backs, as always, again, really on stay back while attacking. That doesn't mean that they won't get involved in attacks, but if they do, it will be down to you. You can trigger the run, or you play the ball to them, and you can run the ball upfield with them. What we don't want is them just starting to get involved in attacks without us knowing about it, or us wanting them to do it, basically. Especially where we've got that front 4 pushed so far up as well. If one of these fullbacks suddenly went without us asking them to, it's just going to leave massive holes, and a player of any real capability is going to exploit that. Okay, a little bit more of an important one. So with the 2 CDMs, we will always choose one of them to be a little bit more attacking and one to be a little bit more defensive. So in this situation, we've got Renato, who is absolute top notch, and he is the one that we've chosen to go on to balanced attack, who will get involved with a little bit more of the attacking side of things. Okay, also we've got them on cover centre. Again, what we discussed about being nice and compact and narrow, that is the reason why. We don't want them covering wing and just saying to your opponent, here, have loads of space in the middle of the pitch. It's not what we want. Then the other CDM, which in this instance is for Fana, stay back while attacking and cover centre. Equally, what I was saying about you don't want them to cover wing, so there's just loads of space in the middle. That's the reason why you don't want both CDMs on balanced attack, in case they both go forward and then there are just oceans, loads of space, which can't happen. So moving forward on the Lamb and the Ram. Okay, so we have them on basic defensive support, which realistically means that they're going to be staying upfield. And of course, one of the reasons why this formation works so well is because when you win the ball, you've just got options, and they're basically staying up pitch. So as soon as you win the ball back, you've got 4 players already forward waiting for you to feed them. And we also have them on get into the box for crosses, which just means that when we've got the ball, they are going to make sure that they are upfield in a very good attacking position. We just find that works well. So that's on both Lamb and Ram. Then up front, you'll notice that both strikers have got 5-star weak foots, which means that you can go either way, keep your opponent guessing, and there's no need to touch them at all. Like we said, with the custom tactics, they're on balance. When you've got players of this kind of capability, which at this stage in the game should have decent attackers, or even if you're just getting the game out, prioritising attack is obviously a big deal. We want the option of just being able to do everything, so we don't want it just on getting behind, because it's not FIFA 21. Get out of that mode. So yeah, we just want to have the option of doing whatever we want, basically. So guys, there we go. That is what we consider to be the best tactic that we have brought you so far in this FIFA. If you haven't seen that, go and give it a try. I'm sure it will work for you, even if you just have it as a secondary tactic. Get in the comments, let us know what you guys are thinking, or what formation tactics you guys are using and liking at the moment. But guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for your support. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. See you later, guys. Bye bye.